Coming up on the Carousel of Douglas, we're going to do the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. But can you handle the Carousel of Douglas
challenge mode?
Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Carousel of Douglas. Today we're going to be doing one of the things that I think is one of the awesomest challenges in Walt Disney World, and that is the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. And I'm going to try to give you the best tips I can in order to try to pull that off, considering current situation in the Walt Disney World parks right now. So here we go. For the 4 parks in 1 day challenge, their basic rules are very simple. You have to set foot in the parks, and you have to do 1 attraction. That's according to everything I can find on the internet, and anytime I see anybody try to do it on YouTube. 4 parks in 1 day, go inside the main gate, and then find 1 attraction and do it, and you're done. Pretty simple, right? That's why we're gonna add the
Carousel of Douglas challenge mode.
In the challenge mode, you're gonna try to find 1 difficult ride, and you're gonna have to add in a snack too. So I will give you easy mode, and then I'll give you challenge mode. So, are you ready? I hope you are. So let's go do this. All right, in order to do this, there's 4 things that you need. You need a valid theme park ticket, and it needs to have either the Parkhopper option or it needs to be an annual pass. You also need a Disney theme park reservation. I'm going to tell you which one I think you should get the reservation for later, but you need a valid Disney theme park reservation before you can start park hopping. Park hopping starts at 2 p.m. If you need to park hop, there's a phone number to call, and that phone number is 407-560-5000. Again, that phone number is 407-560-5000. Once you call that phone number, you can then find out if the parks you want to go to have enough capacity left over for you to go. It hasn't seemed to be a problem for the people I've been watching, but I want you to be aware of that phone number, okay? Here's how we do the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. For your first park, and the park that I think you should get your theme park reservation for during the day, is Animal Kingdom. I really think you should do Animal Kingdom for 2 reasons. 1, it opens the earliest, so you can get there the earliest, and it closes the earliest, so it makes the challenge harder in the afternoon if you're trying to do it and you still haven't gone to Animal Kingdom yet. So, Animal Kingdom should be your first stop. And in easy mode, I highly recommend all you do is rope drop to the park, you get on Flight of Passage, and you ride one of the coolest rides in all of Walt Disney World to start your day. And then you have plenty of time that you can kill in the park until you can leave to head to your next park. All right, that's the easy mode. Now it's
Animal Kingdom challenge mode.
In Animal Kingdom challenge mode, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna make sure you do 1 attraction that's a little bit tougher to do, and you get a snack. The challenge that I would recommend you do is to actually start at noon instead of getting there at rope drop, so that you limit yourself in time and you get on Kilimanjaro safaris. Why? Because that ride can take 20 to 25 minutes, sometimes more if an animal gets in the way. So ride Kilimanjaro safaris, and when you get off, head on over to Flame Tree Barbecue and get yourself some of those amazing pulled pork French fries. Oh my goodness, they're totally worth it, and they'll give you the energy for the rest of your day. So stop 1, Animal Kingdom. All right, you've taken stop 1, now stop 2, and I recommend this one seriously. Go to Magic Kingdom next, because it's the farthest travel you have to do all day. So go from Animal Kingdom to Magic Kingdom on the bus and head right in. Now, what I would recommend on easy mode is that all you do is you find an Omnimover. Omnimover are the rides that continuously load, like the Haunted Mansion or Under the Sea with Ariel. But the one I actually recommend, Omnimover style, is the People Mover. Because the Tomorrowland People Mover constantly is moving around the parks. The line moves actually really, really fast, and you can get right on it. So there you go, easy mode. Omnimover in Walt Disney World, I recommend the People Mover. Now for
Magic Kingdom challenge mode.
I'm having too much fun with that. Anyway, for Magic Kingdom Challenge Mode, I actually recommend that you try to get on Splash Mountain because you're going to be getting there after 2 p.m. and it's going to be hot in Florida and everyone tries to ride it. Then Splash Mountain has a long ride. Despite the fact that it's got that big thrill with the drop, you actually take your time getting there as you're riding through the ride. So it's going to eat up some of that precious time you have in order to switch between parks. Then when you're done, you have to head over to Adventureland and get yourself the cheeseburger spring rolls, my personal favorite. If you want to know how to make them at home, I made a video for you. Check that one out. So there you go. Stop number 2 is in Magic Kingdom. I think we're ready to go to stop number 3. Are you? All right, let's go. For stop number 3, I highly recommend that you head to Hollywood Studios. And the reason why I recommend that is because actually the bus ride from Magic Kingdom to Hollywood Studios is really quick. And currently the monorail is not running to Epcot. And I'll explain why I want to do Hollywood Studios third because of that next. So what you're going to do is you're going to hop on the bus and head over to Hollywood Studios for Magic Kingdom. However, if you don't find that bus right away, I highly recommend you grab a Caribbean Beach bus and head over there. Hop on the Skyliner from Caribbean Beach and then you're at Hollywood Studios just as fast. So if you can't find the direct to Hollywood Studios bus, hop on Caribbean Beach, hop on the Skyliner and get on over there. All right? So check that out. For easy mode at Hollywood Studios, it's really simple. You've been rushing around all day. I recommend you take in a show. That show that I recommend for you is Vacation Fun, the Mickey short. It's always got a short line. You're in and out really quick. It's really close to the main entrance and you're in and out. There you go. Easy mode Hollywood Studios. But are you ready?
Hollywood Studios Challenge Mode!
These are so much fun. Hollywood Studios Challenge Mode, I actually recommend that you go for Slinky Dog Dash. At that time in the afternoon, you're probably going to see probably a 60 to 70 minute wait. Yeah, you heard me right. A 60 to 70 minute wait. No fast passes right now. That's going to add to the challenge of the day. So hop on Slinky Dog Dash, and then when you're done with Slinky Dog Dash, head over to Galaxy's Edge and place a mobile order for a Ronto wrap. Depending what time of day you are, you might either be able to get it at Ronto Roasters, but if you can't, at Docking Bay 7, that's where you have to get it if you can't get it at Ronto Roasters before 3 o'clock, all right? So remember that, Docking Bay 7 for your Ronto wrap for challenge mode. All right, stop number 4 on the 4-park challenge is Epcot. So with Epcot, the reason why I'm saying you should go to that last is for 2 reasons. One being that Epcot is open the latest, so therefore if the challenge starts going in the wrong direction time-wise, you have a little bit more leeway to get the whole challenge finished. So go ahead and try it for that. But 2, you can actually walk there from Hollywood Studios. I know that sounds ridiculous. Why would you walk when you can take a bus or whatever? I actually recommend walking. And I know this because I actually recently saw a challenge on All Ears, and I'll link that video down in the description below, where they actually proved that walking is faster. The path is relatively simple. I'm showing it to you right now, and I highly recommend that you put that on your idea list for getting through the 4-park challenge is to walk from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. It'll actually save you loads of time. You go in through the International Gateway. All right, now you're through the International Gateway. On easy mode, all you do is walk to the front of the park and get on Spaceship Earth. At that time of day, Spaceship Earth will have a really low wait time. You'll probably just walk on. And done! 4-park challenge on easy mode completed. Highly recommend trying that. If you're a beginner, do the easy mode. But for
Epcot Challenge Mode!
I would highly recommend that this is what you do. You come in the International Gateway, you go to Frozen Ever After because it is the longest walk from the International Gateway of all the options that you have in the park for an attraction. You get on Frozen Ever After, and after you ride it, you walk over to the Mexico Pavilion because right now there is a line to get in the Mexico Pavilion. But I highly recommend you take the super secret backway entrance where you go to La Cava del Tequila. You go around to the back and you still have to wait in a line, but you get yourself your snack. You get yourself a top shelf margarita for finishing the challenge on
Challenge Mode!
And when you're done with challenge mode, hey, you can celebrate by walking the World Showcase and having a few celebratory cocktails or beers or wines or whatever suits you. If you're not a drinker, by the way, when you go to La Cava, they do have the chips and queso back on the menu. So go ahead and get that as your snack. But there you go. That is the 4-park challenge with easy mode and
The Carousel of Douglas Challenge Mode!
okay, last time, I promise. Hey, one of the things that I would actually recommend if you want to add a little bit more challenge is maybe start your day in Disney Springs. You can go to Disney Springs, go to World of Disney, walk over to Saratoga Springs, hop on a bus to Animal Kingdom, and then you can start your challenge mode at noon like I recommended before. And now you're doing 5 Disney things. Or you can add in a water park or both water parks, because you could actually do 7 things in a day if you really go for it with that Parkhopper pass. Just make sure you have that water park option for the Parkhopper. All right, there you have it. That was my recommendation for how to do the 4 parks in 1 day challenge. I hope you enjoyed my little addition with the Carousel of Douglas challenge mode. See, I told you I wasn't gonna do it again. I really enjoyed making this. It was a lot of fun kind of thinking it through and planning it out. If you like more videos like this with my Disney tips, go ahead and check them out. There's a whole bunch of them in a playlist, and I'll put that playlist in right here. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It would really be appreciated. I'd also love it if you would subscribe if you like the videos that I put out. I like having a little bit of a challenge making things that are different that other people may not be seeing out there. And if you really like the videos after you subscribed, I would love it if you would hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I put out a new video. I'm trying to put them out at least twice a week, Mondays and Fridays currently. Just like I always say, I don't like to say goodbye because I'm gonna see you real soon. So, see you, bye!